like that's your wake up sign that if there's something that you've been feeling that you didn't do, if it was play an instrument, learn another language, or go travel, the message is make your dreams into reality as you gracefully age. Don't wait. This is the life you have. Live it to the fullest and stand for those dreams. Hello Aries, welcome to Divine Goddess Tarot. My name is Jessica and this is your weekly Zodiac reading. Let's jump right in and see what energies are coming through for you this week, if I can speak, and see what is going on with Aries and all this energy, especially after the full moon. I'm still feeling it, so I feel like as we're kind of in midway between the new moon, there's just a lot of energy going on for you guys right now. So yes, amethyst, transformation, certainty, and confidence. So this, of course, is your overall energy for the week. I love this layout because it just gives a good picture of a lot of information. So this next line is your future higher self. Before the gathering, celebration, anticipation, or event. So some of you might have something coming up. And then, of course, and it could just be like some Halloween parties. It could be holidays coming up. Maybe there's some anticipation of something, seeing family. There could be a lot of healing before some family events come up. So your spiritual support group, of course, is your guides, angels, devils, demons, your goddesses and gods, anything that supports you as well as pushes you for your expansion here on this journey. So their message for you this week is guide, the illuminated path. So there's something for you this week that's really lighting up, especially I love this amethyst energy. Very healing, very transformative, and I really feel that some things are changing, and maybe with all the growth you have done this far, Aries, that you will be walking into maybe the holiday season a little bit different, a little bit stronger, a little bit not so worried. Gracefully aging is the message for perhaps tips and tricks or something that's on your mind, something that's weighing you down, or in something to inspire you. So just kind of, and I hate to say need to know, because it's just information, and that's how we grow, is through information and picking what resides for us. So make sure that anything that doesn't resonate with you, put it on the top shelf. It might be applicable for later. And of course, this is a collective energy. So I'm going to pick up on several different energies. You know what is yours. So under this amethyst, you've got the Page of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So for your higher future self, for this energy, and for what's coming up, what advice? Right there, Knight of Wands, Five of Swords, and the bottom of the deck is the Chariot. Cool. So yeah, really feeling upcoming holiday events is kind of in this week's energy. You've got the Hangman under your guides. You've got the Nine of Wands. And then Two of Cups. Gracefully aging. What tips right there? Those are popping out and I can feel the yes. So we've got the Seven of Cups. We've got the Seven of Wands. Oh, bottom of the deck is feeling it. And Temperance. Yes, that makes a lot of sense now, especially this bottom row. Like, I really feel that this is the energy that you've really been working towards. You've been doing a lot of work, Aries, to do things different. You've been healing. You've really been on this transformation journey, and it's paying off. And so perhaps this time that you're going to be meeting with family, starting to intermingle, it's time to just really step into your power is what I'm feeling. Because this Page of Cups is delivering, perhaps a surprise. There could be something coming up for you. And I really feel that this could be something for you to just grab hold of. You'll know what that is. I just feel like that there's something in the universe And that transformation of that fish in there could be you. That could be representation of part of something that you've healed, you've transmuted, you've transformed into something else. And really you've added, I'm really feeling this is the call to, well, balance. And you've created some balance in your life. So you have clarity despite this storm that's behind him of there's a lot of waves of, I feel, uncertainty, the highs and lows of life. And you're really learning how to navigate the highs and lows differently. And because of that, you've gotten really in tune to this Queen of Cups energy of really knowing how you feel about things. You see that your emotions and feelings are definitely tools for you to navigate this life. And for you to, like, the Queen of Cups, I always say she's holding it like a trophy. It looks like a trophy. It looks like something that she's no longer hiding of embracing life. And, you know, when she loves someone, she tells them, and she's not afraid to be vulnerable. She knows that she's the ripple of vulnerability. In fact, that's such a beautiful example, is that whenever we choose vulnerability or standing in courage, we create the ripple effect for people to do the same thing. And so I really feel with your transformation, with all of this, you are creating the confidence to really be your truth. And by doing that, you are stepping into this Knight of Wands energy, or something is coming in for you, or both. And so before this gathering, whatever you've got an event coming up, or perhaps, you know, with the holidays, might be seeing some people or exes or something that, you know, you really want to just be your best version of yourself. It's not for them. It's really for you that you've done growing. And that is so huge. You know, it's very interesting how in life sometimes when we haven't seen someone in a really long time, we still hold them to how they once were or how they showed up in a really crappy way. And now it's time to really just be open and let people show up for who they are. And perhaps that ripple will be given back to you, that perhaps there was moments in life where you were in your growing as well and didn't show up in a way that worked, but it was your learning. And so now it's time to step forward into this Knight of Wands energy of passion and creativity and your forward momentum of choosing different. And I really feel that by doing that, you've chosen a different way. With the Five of Swords, you know, there's just, it can be defeat, but I really feel like this is just, I'm not playing games anymore. This is who I am. I'm not fighting battles that aren't mine. You're really standing in this Chariot energy of arriving, where you know, have gone so far. You've been really doing the work. You know that with the Sphinx's hair, there's always going to be something. And that's the beautiful part of this expansion of life, is that we run smoothly through things, and then something comes up for us to persevere through. And he's arrived, and really you know, that's this Cancer energy. You can be dealing with a Cancer, you can have Cancer in your chart, but this is really that, along with the Queen of Cups here. You could be dealing with that. There is the Two of Cups as well as Temperance. So there's a lot of water energy for you, Aries, in this. And so, like I said, it's either inspiring you to kind of cool down that fire within you, or perhaps and by doing that, you've just really stepped into being attuned with your balance of your emotions, your feelings, and you know how to do it in a way that's not hiding them. It's authentically you and being genuine. And so it's very courageous to do that. And you've arrived, and your higher self, your future self, wants you to know that you're ready for this. I really feel that this is a green light, that this is a beautiful thing for you to step in a different way and show your ripple. Your guides, the illuminated path. I love this because you've got the Hangman right off the bat, which is saying that, you know, if you do get a little bit off path, it's saying look at things differently. If you run into an obstacle, I'm really seeing look at things differently, get a different perspective of things. And when you do that, that enlightened aspect really does shine through. I always love the process of, if someone shows up in a way, to kind of look at what their perspective is, and it becomes a little bit more forgiving, especially if it's very narrow and it's where they come from. And so when sometimes you see that and you see their perspective from a different angle, you see that that's all their knowing is, and that's how they show up. And so if this gathering that's coming up, whatever that may be, perhaps it's your time to just stand in your knowing, be peaceable. Like, there's laying down swords. We're not fighting about this. We agree to disagree. And perhaps that's what's going on with family coming up. I just really am seeing holidays. And that's where a lot of times is so kind of heartbreaking, because you want to see your family, you want to connect, you want to see them. And then there's all the stuff, the sticky stuff of life that's there. And I really feel that it has left an energy of kind of that beat up, but you've stood your ground. This is a card of success in the tarot. Like, it is a good card. It is a yes card. It is, things are looking up, even though you guys have all been through it. So I really feel that with all of that, and then you've got the Two of Cups here. With the Staff of Hermes here, I'm really feeling that it's perhaps with growth and experience and the road that you've gone through. I really feel it, because this doesn't necessarily have to be a love counterpart. This could be a family member. This could be your higher self. This could be a part of you that really has matured into being able to communicate more effectively, and in a way that is, like I said, you're going to your authenticity. You're carrying your emotions and your feelings of love. You're able to express your love differently. That creates a different thing too. You know, there's so many families out there that, you know, were not raised with saying I love you, or expressing their emotions and how they feel for each other. And I really feel that you Aries have been doing the work that perhaps I really do feel with this and Temperance here. You're moving into that era of being able to communicate love, and no matter what difficulties may have arisen in the past and all the things you've been through, I really feel that there's this time to communicate love and peace, and just, it's okay if we don't see eye to eye. We can agree to disagree and love each other despite our differences in opinions. And especially with COVID and our world and the way it is with all these lines, like, I really feel that this is the time to love each other as we are, even if we differ from opinions. So with that, I really feel with gracefully aging, that came into a little bit more scope of this big picture of this situation. And I feel that in time, like, that's really what it boils down to. We age, we grow wisdom, we have experiences, we're without the people that we love sometimes, or there's time. And it does give that moment to be able to heal things, look at them from the different perspective, that hangman's perspective, and now step into it differently. And gracefully aging, there's you know, with the Seven of Cups, there's all these cups full of different dreams, different goals, and perhaps at this time you are looking at them and feeling a little bit, I'm feeling a little heavy that, you know, or worried that these things did not transpire, you haven't done them yet. I really feel that with gracefully aging, do them. Like, that's your wake up sign, that if there's something that you've been feeling that you didn't do, if it was play an instrument, learn another language, or go travel, the message is make your dreams into reality as you gracefully age. Don't wait. This is the life you have. Live it to the fullest and stand for those dreams. I really feel with this, you know, he's standing, he's defending, he's conquering all of his fears. And usually that's all this is the reason why we don't step into the dreams that we have, is because we fear that we won't succeed in them, or will fail, or it's just the unknown. And really, it is overcoming our fears. It is moving past them. And when you do, the Temperance card is here to really just say, you did it, you're doing it, keep going. And this is the path right here to the mountains. It's to enlightenment. And I do believe that all of your dreams, when you step into them courageously, you have that fulfillment of exactly that. Of it sometimes feels like a mountain, but then you do it and it's like, I did that, and it's accomplishment. It's feeling like that your life is fulfilled in your purpose and being in the moment. So I'm really feeling with gracefully aging, take those dreams, make them into reality, put them down as your bucket list. Like this could be buckets, all your bucket lists. It's time to write them down and find a beautiful way of how to make them come into fruition. So I love this reading. I feel like it's really, just a matter of choosing and then being determined to push forward. And so especially with all these holidays coming up. So Aries, I hope you liked your reading. I know I did. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Bye.